90 Day Fiance wasn't on last Sunday because of the stupid Super Bowl. So there hasn't been much drama to talk about, but one thing that just came out a couple days ago that I thought would be hilarious and kind of interesting to talk about is Emily did an Instagram post on how she is pissed at 90 Day Fiance and TLC producers. If you don't remember Emily, it's Emily and Sasha. They got married. It's this couple, interesting couple right there. And she posted this on Instagram, saying, "For a while, I was disappointed that the world didn't get to meet the Sasha I know. The man I know is always thinking about how he can be a better provider for his family. The man who sees something in the store and says, 'I want to send this to my father, son, brother, etc.' The man who doesn't have a lot of possessions because he's so giving." I remember asking why he was always giving his clothes away to his brother, and he'd say because it's better that he has them than me. He would work split shifts, but still come home on a long metro ride to check on me. He's the kind of man who will help others and expect nothing in return. He's never afraid to chase his dreams. When his family calls, he answers, "I love you and I'll forever appreciate you for all you've done. I've come to terms with everything. I'll keep the real you to myself." That is so bizarre to me because on the show, if you've seen Emily and Sasha, Sasha doesn't seem to be the nicest guy. I mean, if we're going to be completely honest here, it seems like he's totally using Emily to come to America. Like, without a doubt, Emily was in Russia, Sasha was in Russia too. He lived there, she was there from the US, and he had 2 prior marriages. They failed for whatever reason, and it just did not seem like Sasha had the right intentions when, being with Emily, he got her pregnant, and then they got, married, and it seemed like the whole time the guy was just dying to come to America. So maybe TLC is putting a spin on it. I don't know. Every time Sasha talks, it seems like the guy is just kind of a D-bag and not that good of a guy. But hey, they're one of the many couples on the past 90 Day Fiance season that have complained that 90 Day Fiance and the TLC producers are rude and they keep cutting up the clips. Like a bunch of people. Michael was the first person. Michael and Juliana, when they had their whole prenup, situation, it looked like Juliana was saying this and he was saying that and whatever, and he was pissed about it. He took to Instagram and he was totally calling out the producers and TLC, 90 Day Fiance, and it was kind of funny because Michael is like the only person on this season, I think, that actually has money and isn't really dependent on 90 Day Fiance, so he can kind of say whatever he wants because everyone on the show has to sign an NDA. And a lot of these people, like we saw it with Dean, we kind of saw it with Tim, they'll make comments, but they really beat around the bush. I don't know if TLC and 90 Day Fiance are like giving them money, if they're paying them, or what, but they're not totally saying everything on social media. But Michael, he didn't give a crap. He was so pissed about what was going on. He went on Instagram, did an Instagram live, and just called out 90 Day Fiance. Then the grandma, Robert's, mother-in-law, kind of, ex-mother-in-law, Robert's son, Bryson, his grandma was, the adult actress. I did a video on it a couple days ago. She came out and said that whole scene was completely fake when she, offered to give Annie a check to go back to Dominican Republic, and it wasn't even her checkbook. So it's like, man, TLC, I don't know. I still love 90 Day Fiance and most of the shows on TLC, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But it's just not reality TV anymore, I guess. Max, Michael's son, called out 90 Day Fiance too. So did Jasmine. Jasmine in her Instagram story said the show's completely fake. And even Tanya and Sinjin. Now Tanya, everyone kind of hates her. So she kind of has a reason to, make it seem like she's not as bad as it seems. But she was also coming out saying that this is just completely cut and clipped and edited in a certain way where it looks completely different than what's actually going on. Put in the comments below. I don't know. My opinion is Sasha seems like kind of a D-bag, Tanya seems like a jerk, and Juliana and Michael, I don't know. Maybe TLC did kind of edit it in a way. Who knows? Put in the comments below what you think on that whole editing, cutting, scripting. Is it true or not true? In the looks of it, it looks like TLC's kind of guilty. In other 90 Day Fiance news, Nicole and Azan. Nicole posted this on Instagram with breaking news about her relationship with Azan. So we thought, I don't know how or why all these couples on 90 Day Fiance post these Instagram stories, and I don't know if these websites are paying them. It's kind of actually interesting. But all these people, Larissa, Tim, Nicole, all these people will post Instagram stories like this, and then they'll link over to certain articles, and all these articles are rarely ever even true, and they're filled with a bunch of hype that aren't even true. So what was Nicole and Azin's big, shocking news that she had to share with the world? Basically nothing. Nothing important. Her daughter May is in school. Nicole is still working at Starbucks, which seriously, if any of you guys are watching this, live in Bradenton, I think that's the name of it, Bradenton, Florida, please, 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 please go to the Starbucks. Go see Nicole. It would be hilarious. I mean, I'm going to be in Florida in a week, about 2 hours away from Bradenton, and I am freaking so close to driving the 2 hours because I think it would just be so funny to go to a Starbucks and have Nicole working. Maybe that's just me, but she's still working at Starbucks. She's still, with Azin, whether you want to say dating or engaged or whatever. She is still wearing a ring, I guess, but their relationship isn't going anywhere. Basically, Nicole has no money. She can't go through with the K-1 visa process. She was going to go over to him and go get married. It's just a bunch of BS. The article was so stupid. So if you have seen it or you haven't seen it and you were going to read it, don't even waste your time. It was much ado about nothing. Complete waste of time. And the article basically said that Nicole and Azin probably won't be getting married anytime soon, at least in 2020, because of the immigration laws and this and that, and she doesn't have any money. So, long story short, nothing is new, and nothing is very exciting with Nicole and Azin. But of course, put in the comments below what you think of that couple too. I'm shocked we're still even talking about this couple. When I first saw them on the show, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it would last about a couple weeks, and then they would go their separate ways. But it looks like he's at least still pretending to be, in a relationship with Nicole. Crazy. So thank you so much for watching this video. I am sorry things have been so toned down and quiet with 90 Day Fiance. Thank God we have Married at First Sight on tonight, and we also have The Bachelor on Wednesday night tonight, which is bizarre. It's usually on Monday. I know not a lot of you guys watch The Bachelor, which is sad because it's one of my more favorite shows. But thank you so much for watching. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for many more videos.